I woke up with a horrible cold. Not quite sure if there's some witchcraft involved or I just caught it from my mom. I want to tell you about a resentment I have from 2016. Yeah, we moved here downtown while they holographed us selling out and moving to California. They even used my son's image. Gaslit the crap out of him. So they took him into foster care in 2016, yeah. I was baking cookies, going to the pool, I'm like, how'd you find us again? Every social worker I've ever dealt with sat there gloating. Like, you missed 2 doctor's appointments. And then they trumped up a huge file how I was on meth and ecstasy and craziest stuff ever. So my son was in foster care, and I would go to sleep with him on the phone because he was so traumatized. And anyways, across my YouTube page comes things like California Bleeding, which looks like my son bleeding. And, Lucky You by Eminem with a whole bunch of clones, which look like my son who always put his hoodie up and had khaki pants and sweatshirts. And Chainsmokers do Save Yourself. And I'm like, so I called my son and I said, don't you dare take off to California. Yeah, I didn't do the right thing this whole time by never getting involved in that industry. I just testified to them to try to help them out. But stab, false narratives. So they did say that they were going to do a holograph in 2009. So maybe that's what they're watching. I'm not quite sure. So anyways, I was absolutely terrified because his Xbox friends from California, and I thought he would take off. And so I called him and I said, don't you go to California, because he's a very talented kid. And I said, they will make you a lyrical slave. Okay? You will be a lyrical slave. They will promise you everything and they will make you a lyrical slave and steal everything. So the health nurse comes by tomorrow and she said, you know what you did to your son last night? We could lock you in a mental hospital for life. And we're going to give you 8 milligrams of risperidol, which is only 1.5 at my so-called craziest back in 2009 after I saw the worst crap come to this earth. All right. So I said, get out of my place, you Nazi, because you could do that back then. So anyways, I spent back and forth wondering if my son had taken off to California and if he was in big trouble. And then I got accused of calling him a clone, which I did. I said, are you a clone? When he came back in 2017. When they realized they could no longer use my kids against me, they put me under energy weapons and made me sick for 6 months. But I rose again out of the ashes after throwing up day and night. But hey, and the word was dead, and the word was without life. I mean, it was just really crazy. Mind and body blown away. What a radiant crescendo. Yeah, so long and thanks for all the fish. I don't know who paid for that one. Which side? I don't know. They're all, which side is which? So anyways, in 2017, my memories all came back. Remembered everything. So they put me under energy weapons. They're like, we're getting rid of you. All right, we have you down in California. I never went to California. I've never sold out. I've never joined the industry. You just keep watching and trying to steal my stuff, steal my life. Yeah. Anyways, Matthew, thanks for listening. So, 2016. And when I did get him back, we went swimming all the time. And I did say to him, are you a clone? And then they used it against me in the mental health. And I'm like, you have no clue. I screenshotted everything that they gaslit me with. Okay, so they've been doing this to us for years. All right. No, I don't need a meeting because I don't drink. I don't have a desire to drink. When things go rough, I don't think, I need to drink. I just smoked some cigarettes and vaped. The hell I'm guilty of around here. I have a hard time cleaning because I got down to 88 pounds with their... Well, they fed the lizards. blasting me. The overlords, you know. And I woke up in 2017 and I said, where are all the originals? Because everybody that I knew back in like 2010, they all seemed a little bit different and weird. And now they're still trying to save that industry, that god-awful industry. I want to put an eye in the middle of the triangle. Yeah, and do it all over again. Yeah, these overlords. Anyway, so that was 2016, after we escaped the low-income housing unit where they were exploiting us in. And, yeah. Now we're the bad guys, and the sun is white. And we know that the elite feed off those in the underground, right? So now they're all coming for me with their stones, but Jesus is going to write their name in the sand. And I'm like, don't come for me. I'm the only innocent one out of all of you. All right, don't even try. Don't even bother. Don't even bother. Okay, so anyways, I had to go, Matthew, because retelling this story is so exhausted. I've retold it so many times. Just for someone to shadow ban me and steal it. I was like, they don't want to go through anything I went through, but they want to put on a crown that I said, when they put the crown on me, I said, this is horrible. This is all these children that you hurt. And I threw it down, and they put a crown of thorns on my head. And they did a meme of Uma Thurman with a crown of thorns on her head. Because I was Uma Thurman from Kill Bill as well, even though I was never part of them, but I did try to go after everybody that went after my daughter. Okay, I'll talk to you later, Matthew. No, I don't need intervention. I'm working this stuff on my own, you know. Working it out on my own. All right, thanks for listening, Matthew.